Salam everyone and welcome once again to MMG, My Moment with Ganesha. And if you have been following this series, we've been having these sessions outdoor in different Ganeshas who are presiding over various institutions. Now we are there in front of the Humanities building in the Prashant Nilayam campus, and Swami has sent Brother Arvind. And if you watched on Thursday the Ganesh Chaturthi celebration that happened on Radio Sai, Brother Arvind went live. We went live on YouTube and Facebook, and he narrated the Samantaka jewel story. Was that an MMG moment for you, Arvind?
Oh yes. With Ganesha, the number of MMG moments, there are so many. In fact, now when you told me to recollect, I was thinking possibly the earliest MMG with Ganesha I think I was in 12th standard. And without going into much details, I had done something because of which I had got into trouble with the hostel authorities, and because of which the greatest suffering that I got was I was not being given the permission slip to take camera to the mandir.
Oh my God.
So that year Guru Purnima and Krishna Janmashtami, these festivals had gone by.
You can't take pictures.
No, I can't take the camera
A moment
itself.
lost is a moment lost forever.
Yes. Like they say, a picture speaks 1,000 words. Not being able to capture it was like...
And it's a moment with Swami. Yes.
And the camera is not just my hobby.
Yes.
It was the way I used to worship my Swami. That
And
was
it's
my
a passport
sadhana.
to proximity.
Yes, exactly. It was the way to get chances.
Yes.
So, when that was happening, Ganesh Chaturthi came and I became part of the Ganesh Puja group. Though I would not do any puja and worship, one thing I would always participate wholeheartedly was the bhajans.
Okay.
With the kanjira in hand or the talam in hand.
Wow.
Whole-throated. Every time I would participate, I love bhajans, and I felt this was the thing to do for Ganesha. And like today is the Ganesha Immersion Day.
Yes.
The Immersion Day came, and that time I remember one very important thing that Sailesh sir, he was our class teacher, he told. He spoke about a very difficult period in his life, and at that point in time he prayed to Swami telling that, Swami, I have not come here for physics, I have not come here for music, but I have come for you. Now this is very, very significant coming from his mouth, because he is a genius in physics.
Yes.
And he is a genius in music. We
Yes.
know that.
Yes.
He is the head of the Prashanti Bhajan group. And when I heard that, I got inspired, and I felt that, all this difficulty that I am facing, even to this day, I feel I was unjustly punished, okay? That I won't go into those details, but I just feel, I feel though I was unjustly punished, God had allowed that punishment possibly because there was
something coming.
a message. And that day, I remember, it was the immersion day, and everybody was getting prepared to go with the chariots, and every class will have that select special group who will accompany the chariots to Mandir, and Swami will pose for photographs with them, with their class Ganeshas.
Yes.
And I was not part of anything because of that so-called indisciplinary thing, and I was feeling very sad. I remember suddenly one brother came and told, Arvind, Sailesh sir is calling you. So I went to Sailesh sir's room, and Sailesh sir said, here, take this. And he gave me a yellow jacket. I said, what is this? He said, you accompany the chariot.
Oh.
Only those who work for the chariot throughout the night many times, they are the ones who accompany the chariot as Ganesha boys.
Yes.
And I was like, sir, I felt guilty. I said, sir, I have not actually worked for the chariot. He said, work for the chariot doesn't mean only cutting the thermocol. Every day the way you have done bhajans,
Wow.
you take this. And I felt so thrilled. I took the jacket and I went to my room altar. Ganesha was there, Swami was there, and I told, same dialogue of Sailesh sir I copied. I said, see, I have not come here for my camera. I have not come here for anything, but I have come for you.
Yes.
Okay. Even as I am making that prayer, unbelievably, unthinkable even to this day, another brother comes and tells that Janardhan sir is calling you, the warden. I thought, no, oh God, no, what? He's going to take away the jacket, I thought, But he calls me and he gives me a camera slip.
Oh my God.
I don't know what happened. If I get a chance, I'm going to ask him, sir, if you remember what happened that day, sir, what made you change your mind? And so he gave me the camera permission slip. So I carried the camera, I went as a Ganesha boy to the mandir, and Swami came. I've got my group photo with Swami. That was the first ever group photo I got with Swami. But the most beautiful thing was, that day I really felt that there is a reason why they call Ganesha as the Lord of Obstacles,
Yeah.
Vigneshwara. Because it's not just that Ganesha clears the obstacles. When you learn your message, when you learn your lesson and you correct yourself, of course in a trice he'll clear obstacles. But when you're not learning and you're making a mistake, Ganesha himself comes and sits like an obstacle.
Yes.
And I felt that was what had happened.
Yes.
So after Swami came and posed for a photograph with us, Swami went to the other chariots, and now since I had been permitted to take the camera,
Yes.
I took the camera and started taking photos. I still remember Swami took coconuts and broke in front of
And sometimes Swami used to take 2 coconuts also and break
them. And exactly one will break into half
Yes.
and the other one will be used
Yes.
like a
Yes.
breaking stone, you know.
Yes.
And he did that. He kept breaking, because of which, you know, there would be lot of coconut water on his robe
Yes.
and hand.
Yes.
And usually there were 2 brothers, Nitin Acharya
Yes,
and
yes.
your brother Rameshwar Prushti,
Yes.
giving white kerchief for Swami to wipe.
Yes.
That day he took one handkerchief and kept it with him. He kept using it to wipe the sweat, possibly
Yes.
wipe the coconut water, wipe
Yes.
the haldi, the kumkum, everything. He kept doing that, and in the end it so happened that I was standing and taking photographs of all the chariots. Swami came and stood 1 foot in front of me. And he tied his hands behind, looking at all the chariots, and I did not move. Everybody had gone to their respective chariot, so it is Swami, 1 foot behind him, me in my yellow jacket, just sitting there with the camera, not knowing what to do. But I am so happy, and I felt that what I had thought would be my worst ever Ganesh Chaturthi, because I am nowhere close, had got transformed into the most beautiful Ganesh Chaturthi. I closed my hand, closed my eyes. Front of me is Swami, behind me is Ganesha. I told thank you to both of them. I turned around, I said, Ganesha, I love you so much. Ganesha, I love you so much. Then I turned and I said, Swami, I love you so much. And I said, Swami, I know you can't turn around and respond, but I know you are listening. Swami, I love you. Swami, I love you. As I kept telling that, Swami suddenly turned, smiled at me, that handkerchief that he had used throughout. He just threw it to me.
Oh, wow.
And he walked. And that was the Sai Ganesha moment for me.
Wow.
I still have that handkerchief with its multiple colors and stains, but they are invaluable.
Evergreen strains of grace.
Absolutely, absolutely.
And I think, you know, as you mentioned, we are talking on the Ganesha Immersion Day, and it's all about how all our negativity just gets immersed by His grace. He creates this obstacle, the seemingly insurmountable obstacles.
Yes.
But then you just have to go to Him, and then everything gets cleared, and you are left with only evergreen reservoir of His grace. Beautiful.
Absolutely. And I feel the thing is, now that is how I look at my life now. When any obstacle comes, I just don't take it as a curse or a problem.
Yes.
I think that this is my Swami, my Ganesha, trying to tell that, hey, you're doing something wrong.
Yes.
And when I introspect and rectify that,
Correct.
you won't believe it, Bishu, the instant it is rectified,
Yes.
everything just clear up and
Opens up.
yes.
There are no stones being thrown at you, they are all stepping stones. Fantastic. Thank you so much, brother. Such a lovely MMG moment on Ganesha Immersion Day.
Thank
Sai
you, Sai Ram.